Hey everyone. So, um, I've been learning some great stuff recently. I've been following the work of Ramana Maharshi, and I laugh because there was no work from Ramana Maharshi. Ramana Maharshi was a Indian gentleman from Tirum Tirumalai. I can't pronounce it. It's a small state in India, and he had a powerful experience where he had ego death, an intense ego death, and then went off to a mountain in southern India in this state that I can't pronounce near Chennai. Chennai is the capital. And I've been very inspired by his work. And again, he didn't really do much work. He had this experience, went into the mountain, and he lived in this cave for like 4 years. And ants would start biting him, and people just took care of him. And then people started showing up at this mountain to receive blessings from him. And it's a very, very simple method, if it's even called a method. And I'm going to try to share it today because a lot of people are suffering right now. Everyone is suffering all the time. And to some of you, this might be considered woo. And if you haven't noticed, we're going into some intense times. And I would bet that if you gave it a really hard look, the material reality that you think is real is shifting. It's impermanent. Everything, all phenomena are impermanent. And if something's impermanent, is it real? And so today we are going to do a experiential understanding of Ramana Maharshi's self-inquiry method. Very, very simple. So before we go into it, just find a comfortable seat. We'll do a couple minutes of breath work and really find this place of ease in our body so that we can do this very simple method. So coming to a comfortable seat and just starting to pay attention to the breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, long exhale through the mouth, slowing down the process of exhale. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And then dropping that breath practice. Now, we're not going to do anything special right now, so just sitting comfortably. If you can, temporarily quiet that voice that tells you you need to do something special in order to be the right person or in order to be a good person. Let's just drop that for a moment and just notice what's going on right now. Notice the sounds around you. Notice the experience of being in a body. Noticing the thoughts and the emotions, but try not to get wrapped up in what the thoughts or emotions are telling you are happening, but just noticing them as temporary phenomena that exist in this moment. So we've got the sounds around us. We've got the feeling of being in a body. We've got the thoughts and emotions. And we also have a sensation of the breath, which is tied into the body. So just noticing any of those things right now. And now noticing who is noticing that? Who is aware? What is this thing that I traditionally have a name for, has had all these experiences, that has had habits? What is that thing? Who am I? What is this I feeling that I have? If you can, take a moment to notice the I feeling, where you really feel at most home, that most intimate part of you that's very subtle. So just try that now. Who am I? Who am I? What is this I thing that I've invested so much energy in? Who am I? Remember, we're not doing anything special. We're just inquiring into what is happening right now, if not what I think is happening. There are the thoughts and the emotions. Those aren't happening really. They're a product of our imagination and habit and conditioning. So if that's not what I am, because that's passing, that's temporary, what am I? There's something that's always been there, that's not temporary, that's permanent. What is that? Who am I? What am I? And now at this point, some of you may have a challenge understanding even what the hell we're doing, um, and that's totally fine. There's no problem with that. It's if that is you, then just pay attention to the breath right now. Pay attention to the body, and over time, it will become easier. What's currently happening, if not what I think is happening? What is this thing called I? And now to end, we'll do a simple practice. So on the inhale, we'll inhale, and on the exhale, we'll silently use a word to help us to center or ground. So inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And on the next exhale, silently repeat the word centered and find your center while you do it. The center of your body. Inhale, exhale, centered. Continue that, centered. Centered. With each time that you exhale, you label the breath centered and you feel it in your body. You feel that deep sense of being centered here, local, now, here-ness, nowness. Inhale, exhale, centered. And on the next breath, we're going to do grounded. And when you say grounded, feel whatever part of the body that is touching the earth, or even the chair, which is connected to the earth. So inhale, exhale, grounded. 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 And now we'll focus our awareness in the heart area. And on the exhale, open hearted. And with each exhale, feeling an expansion as we are centered and grounded. Inhaling, exhaling, open hearted. Open hearted. And as we start to merge from this space of inquiry and centeredness, groundedness, and open hearted, notice that all of this is available to you at any time. All it needs is a simple remembrance of who you really are. Passing phenomena is not who you are. That's all temporary. That will fail, that will go away, that will dissolve, and then be reborn. But this I feeling that's always been there, if you really inquire, you'll notice that it's always been there, that awareness of self. Some might say even in deep sleep, there's always this awareness. So that's always there. So you can always come back to that. And as we descend into more trying and difficult times, this will be the antidote to suffering. So connect at any moment today with this sense of awareness and sense of deeper self with a capital S. Hopefully this was helpful. Have a great day.